El Nino. The ocean phenomenon that shapes our world. El Nino is a natural climate pattern that warms the Pacific Ocean and influences weather around the globe. What is El Nino? El Nino is the warming of the central and eastern tropical Pacific Ocean. How does El Nino develop? El Nino develops when warmer than normal water spread across the central and eastern Pacific Ocean, disrupting normal ocean atmosphere processes. 1. Trade winds weaken. Easterly trade winds that normally push warm water westward become weaker. 2. Warm water moves east. Warm surface waters from the western Pacific shift eastward toward South America. 3. Sea surface warms. The central and eastern Pacific Ocean become warmer than usual. 4. Normal patterns disrupt. Rainfall increases in the central Pacific while it decreases in the western Pacific. 5. Global impact triggers. This ocean atmosphere change affects weather patterns around the globe. Normal conditions. Warm water piles up in the western Pacific. Strong trade winds cool water upwells in the eastern Pacific. El Nino conditions. Warm water spreads eastward. Weaker trade winds reduced upwelling of cool water. El Nino impacts. El Nino influences weather patterns worldwide, leading to extreme events in many regions. North America. Warmer and wetter winter in the north, drier in the south. South America. Heavy rainfall and flooding in parts, drought in others. Europe. Milder and wetter winters in many parts. Asia. Increased chance of floods in some regions, droughts in others. Australia. Higher chance of droughts, bushfires and heat waves. Africa. Droughts in some regions, heavy rains in others. Australia. Higher chance of droughts, bushfires and heat waves. Global effects. Higher global temperatures. More extreme weather events. Marine ecosystem disruptions. Impact on global food security. Economic losses worldwide. El Nino is a powerful natural phenomenon with far-reaching impacts across oceans, continents, and communities. El Nino impacts on India. El Nino can significantly affect India's climate, economy, resources, and livelihoods. Weaker monsoon. El Nino often leads to below normal monsoon rainfall, increasing the risk of droughts. Heat waves and high temperatures. Higher chances of more frequent and intense heat waves across many parts of the country. Water stress. Reduced rainfall affects reservoirs, rivers, and groundwater levels, impacting drinking water and irrigation. Agriculture and crop losses. Lower soil moisture and water availability reduce crop yields, especially for rain-fed crops like pulses, oilseeds, and millets. Economic impacts. Lower farm output, rising prices, and pressure on industries like power, FMCG, and exports can slow economic growth. Impact on livelihoods. Farmers, rural communities, and vulnerable populations are most at risk due to income losses and food insecurity. Types of El Nino. Weak El Nino. Small increase in sea surface temperatures, 0.5 degrees Celsius to 1.0 degrees Celsius above normal. Occurs more frequently and lasts for a shorter duration, 3 to 6 months. Impacts are usually mild and confined to specific regions. Moderate El Nino. Moderate increase in sea surface temperatures, 1.0 degrees Celsius to 1.5 degrees Celsius above normal. Occurs every few years and lasts for a moderate duration, 6 to 12 months. Impacts are noticeable and affect multiple regions. Strong El Nino. Large increase in sea surface temperatures, 1.5 degrees Celsius above normal. Occurs less frequently but lasts longer, 12 months. Impacts are severe and widespread across the globe. How is El Nino measured? El Nino is measured by sea surface temperature, SST, in the tropical Pacific Ocean. How we measure. Buoys and satellites collect sea surface temperature, SST,